Everyone wants to know how to get more traffic to their website through search results. SEO, or search engine optimization, is the process of improving your website's visibility in search results to get more traffic. A crucial part of SEO is keyword research, and it's one of the first things you should do when you're planning your SEO strategy. Keyword research is the process of finding and analyzing words and phrases your target market uses in search engines so you can optimize your website's content to rank higher in the search results for those keywords, and in turn get more traffic to your website and customers for your business. Your best keywords are going to be relevant to your industry and have a lot of people searching for them, but not have a lot of other websites competing for that term. So you're going to want to balance search volume with competition. Finding a keyword that doesn't have a lot of competition is important, especially if you're a new website and you don't have a lot of authority yet. You can make fantastic content for a high volume keyword, but never see any traffic on it if you're stuck on page 45 of the search results. Search volume is also important because you also won't see any traffic for a keyword, even if you rank number 1 for it, if nobody is searching for it. As your website grows and you gain more authority, you'll be able to aim for more higher difficulty keywords, which is why keyword research is an important part of your ongoing SEO strategy. Now let me show you how to actually do keyword research. First, I'm going to show you some free tools you can use to brainstorm some keyword ideas. And then I'm going to show you some advanced strategies, like checking keyword intent and seeing what keywords your competitors are already ranking for. For the advanced strategies, I'm going to be using a tool called SEMrush, and SEMrush does cost money, but I have a link in my description that you can use for a free trial if you want to follow along with this tutorial. Let's get started. Okay, so the first tool we're going to use is just our brains, and we're going to write down everything that you think that one of your target customers might be using to search for you in search engines. So first, let's think of some products and services your business provides. So open up a spreadsheet or a doc file and let's go ahead and make a list. Now, for my example, I'm going to pretend that we're a bakery. So if I have a bakery, I might be selling cookies. So cookies will right here, and then maybe different types of cookies like chocolate chip cookies, maybe strawberry cookies, and then maybe I'm selling cakes. So we'll also say chocolate cake, and then maybe pies, and maybe a pecan pie. And then after you get your products and services done, next let's go into what terms might solve your target customer's problems. So for a bakery, some things that might solve the target market problems are maybe treats for a birthday party, maybe gifts for neighbors, because all those things could be cookies, baked goods. And then we can think about other things our target market might be interested in. Like they might also be interested in cooking or party planning, maybe dinner parties. This is also probably a lot of parents looking for treats for their kids' parties, so we can also say things to do with kids. And now my list is pretty short, but you can just keep going until you can't think of anything else. So after I use my brain for brainstorming, I like to switch over and see what kind of help I can get from AI. So now we have ChatGPT open, and we're going to use ChatGPT to help us think of some keywords that we might have missed. Now keep in mind that ChatGPT isn't a dedicated keyword research tool, but it is really, really helpful for things like brainstorming. So down here, I'm just going to ask ChatGPT, can you help me brainstorm some SEO keywords for a baking business? And then I'm going to hit enter, and then ChatGPT is going to give us some more options. And we've got some general baking keywords, some specific product keywords, some service-oriented keywords, trending or seasonal keywords, and keywords targeting specific audiences. So now you can go through here and copy the keyword terms that you think look good, that you might have missed on your keyword research, and go ahead and paste them on your list also. So we're going to just throw a couple of these on here so we can have them. And then the next thing we're going to do is search for something called long tail keywords. So long tail keywords are more detailed keywords that might have less search traffic, but might be easier to rank for because they also have less competition. So I'm going to just ask ChatGPT, can I have some long tail keyword options also? And here we go. Now we have some more longer, more specific keywords. So now we're going to look through here and grab some more keywords that we think might be useful for our list. So remember that ChatGPT isn't perfect all the time. So you might find that maybe you don't want this whole long tail keyword. Like maybe you don't want it to be best bakery for Valentine's Day, cupcakes and treats. Maybe you just want to go ahead and take Valentine's Day cupcake and treats and put that here. And like maybe you don't do delivery, so maybe you just want to grab organic whole wheat bread bakery and throw that on your list here. We'll grab this vegan and low sugar desserts keyword, pop that in here. And then we can also take custom birthday cakes near me and put that there. So now we've got more stuff on our list, but there are still some more things we can do to get even more options. So let's go to Google. And the first thing we can do with Google is to check the autocomplete suggestions. So if you go ahead and search for one of your keyword terms, Google is going to tell you some things that other people are searching for regarding that keyword. So this can be super useful. Like if we're already doing pecan pies, now we know that people are searching for pecan pie bars, pecan pie cheesecake, pecan pie cobbler, pecan pie muffins. Those could all be really good keywords for us. So I'm going to go ahead and add all those on my list here. And then when that's done, I'm going to pop back to Google. And then I'm going to actually search for pecan pie. And then I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the page to find related searches down here. So now we have even more keyword options. Specifically, I like old-fashioned pecan pie, southern pecan pie, and butter pecan pie. So I'm going to also add those onto my list. And then the last Google tool I want to show you is Google Trends. So if you go to trends.google.com, you're going to come here. And this tool is going to show you what people are searching for in your area right now. So I'm in the United States, so I have United States chosen up there. And for this stuff, I like to go very general. So I'm just going to go ahead and put cookies here and then see what comes up there. And you can see the interest in cookies over time. Now, this is the past day. So depending on what your industry is, this might not be super useful for you. So I can go ahead and look at how the interest for cookies in the last 12 months. And we can see, with no surprise, December is when most people are searching for cookies. So that could definitely be useful information for you. And then when you scroll down here, you can see what the related topics are, which might be useful for you. Or you could check into the related queries, which might be more useful for you. So we can really see like what kind of cookies people are really liking right now. Let's actually, to get this information, let's switch this to the past 90 days. And then we can see that as the time I'm filming this video, it is October. So obviously Halloween cookies are trending. Pumpkin spice cookies are trending. Pumpkin cheesecake cookies are trending. These could all be really, really good for our list. Football cookies I like also. So now we've got those added in here too. And you probably have a pretty good list going at this point, but I do have some more free keyword research tools I want to show you. Now, don't feel like you have to use all of these. If you feel like your list is long enough, that's fine, but I definitely want to show you what options are available for you, especially for free tools. And you'll find the links to all of these in my description below. First, we have a website called Answer the Public. And for here, you can just go ahead and put in one of your keywords. And then when you search for it, you can see what people are asking about. So when you scroll down here, you can see some of the most popular questions people are asking about cookies. Now, this is a good example for me to show you because some of these things that people are asking about are like browser cookies that track how you behave on the internet. And this is something that happens a lot during keyword research. You have to look at and see, is this a keyword that's actually for my industry or is this something else? So we definitely want to ignore all of the things about how cookies track you because obviously the cookies that you bake are not going to track you. But we do see that there's a lot of questions about how to store cookies that might be useful for our specific website. And it looks like a lot of people also ask about healthy cookies, which could be useful for you also. The next free tool I'm going to show you is called SpyFu. So I'm going to search cookies here and then click search. And if the keyword research tab isn't selected already, make sure you select it. And now we have some more cookie keywords that we can look at and use for our research. Now note that with a lot of these free tools, they're not going to show you everything because there is a premium option, but you might get some more good ideas from what they are showing you here. Like for example, we don't have oatmeal cookies on our list yet. So we can go ahead and add that on here. And then the next free tool is WordStream. So we're going to go ahead and again type cookies in there. We'll just keep everything as it is here and click continue. And it is loading the results. And the cool thing about this tool is it shows you the competition levels also. And remember, of course, we said that that is just as important as the search volume. So it looks like here a lot of the low competition keywords are branded keywords, which isn't going to work for you unless you are one of those brands. And some of the high volume keywords do have pretty high competition here, but it might still be worth it to get it on the list just so you can have it and possibly use it later. Like I'm going to go ahead and grab cookie cake and put that right here. The next tool is called Uber Suggest, and it is by Neil Patel, which is a pretty well-known SEO guy. And if you close out of that first section, you are going to get to the actual tool where you can put in your keyword and then click search. And then to check on some more keyword ideas from here, just scroll down a little bit and you have suggestions, questions, prepositions, and comparisons. And we're already seeing some more keywords here that we didn't see in other tools, like we'll take cookies with icing, paste that here. And then we can also take cookies with peanut butter and get that on our list also. So at this point, you should have a pretty healthy list. I've already got 35 keywords on here. And to be honest, I just took a very few just for the tutorial. I could have taken a lot more, and your list is probably a lot longer than this. So if this is where you want to stop, this is fine. You already did way more keyword research than most people do. If you want to keep going to see some more advanced strategies with me to really get some more data to figure out the best keywords you should be spending your time on to get the best results from, go ahead and click the link in my description below for the SEMrush free trial. Click try it free, sign up, and then after you log in, you're going to get to a dashboard that looks something like this. So the first tool we're going to check out is going to be the keyword overview tool over here. So go ahead and click that. Now this tool is really great because it's going to give us more detailed information about search volume and competition and intent. And intent is important because you're going to want to know why people are searching for your specific keyword term. Like, is it just because they want more information, which could be great for blog posts, or is it because they're ready to buy something, which can be really great for your services pages? So what we want to do is we want to take our keyword list that we made and put it into this keyword overview tool and then analyze these keywords together. This way, we're going to be able to glance at everything and see what keywords are worth it for us to aim for and which ones that maybe we can save for later or take off our list altogether. Now, it says here, enter keywords separated by commas, and you might be stressing out because this is just a list and no commas, but I'm going to show you a little trick with ChatGPT to make your life easier. So pop back into ChatGPT and we're going to say make this list separated by commas. And we are going to spell separated right. And then I'm going to put a colon and then just paste that list there. And then ChatGPT is going to put that together for us, separated by commas. And then when that's done, we can just copy that. We can say thank you to the AI. And then we can paste it right here and then click search. Okay, and here we go. How cool is this? Now we have all the information for all the keywords we are researching for and the intent right here. So for all of these things, we can see that usually when people search for things like Halloween cookies or holiday cookies, they want information about it. So this might be good for a blog post. But with pies and cookies, people have more of a commercial intent. And for cookie cakes, usually people want to buy this. So if this could even be useful for like if you're just planning a business and you want to see what services you want to offer, you can see that lots of people want to buy cookie cakes and they want to buy oatmeal cookies and they want to buy custom birthday cakes. So those are going to be all things that might be useful for your business to provide as a service or product. So what I like to do here is I like to first make sure it's searching for volume, which it is automatically. And now I can look at what people are searching for the most compared to the keyword difficulty. Again, we want to balance search volume with competition. So this is how we figure that out here. So we can see here, especially for a small website, we don't want to mess with anything with these super high keyword difficulty. So the higher it is, the closer to 100%, the more difficult it is. So we can scroll down here and we can see that things to do with kids has a pretty good search volume, but it doesn't have a crazy big competition, which could be good, but it's not really directly related to our business. So we can look for some more stuff. And then we see that gifts for neighbors has a pretty good search volume and not too much keyword difficulty. And also wedding cake bakery and butter pecan pie are also pretty decent. I also like to switch and then search by keyword difficulty percent to get the easiest stuff first. Because if you're just starting out, okay, only 110 people search for gourmet pastries, and that's true, but the keyword difficulty is so easy. It might be a really good thing for one of your first things to focus on if you have a brand new site and no traffic at all. So the next thing you want to do is you want to go through here and you want to choose the keywords that you think are going to be a good idea, that match with your business, that have good keyword difficulty, good competition, good volume that you want to possibly create content for. So to make a keyword list, we are going to hover over the plus sign and then click the 3 lines. And then we're going to click create new empty list. Give your list a name and then click the check mark. And it should have set that as default automatically. So now you can go through here and just click every keyword that you like that you might want to use for your website. So I'm going to click all of these keywords that are showing a really easy difficulty number. And then for the more difficult stuff, I'm going to look at the search volume and see if it's something that I want to try for because the volume is worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and add all of this stuff too, especially if it is related to my business. So I would add all of this stuff here. But as we see here, treats for a birthday party, it doesn't really get a lot of volume and the difficulty is possible, but it's not easy. So I feel like this one isn't very worth it, but a lot of these other ones definitely are. So I'm going to get those on the list also. Cookies with icing just doesn't have enough volume compared to the other volume that these other keywords have that's the same amount of difficulty. So we can ignore that one also. But I am going to put cookie cake, cakes, and we are going to put Southern pecan pie. And then for this stuff where the difficulty, the competition is going up even more, I'm really only going to put stuff here that is really related to my business. So my pretend business does cookies, so we're going to add that here. And we also do chocolate cake and pies and pecan pies. But when I make content for these keywords, I'm just going to assume I'm not going to rank for them. But again, since they are some of my big products and services for my business, I still want to keep track of them. Now, the free tools are great if you don't have a budget, but SEMrush has my favorite way to find and brainstorm new keywords also. So let me show you how to do that, and then we can add even more stuff on the list because this tool is really fun. So let's scroll up here, and then we're going to go to the keyword magic tool. And then cookies was already selected, so cookies is automatically coming up. And this is going to show you all of the related keywords that people search for with cookies. So again, the first thing we want to do here is make sure that it is sorting by volume, and then we can see when things start to get easier while still having a lot of volume. And the first one we see is Cookie Clicker Unblocked, which is a game, so that's not going to be useful for you. And we can keep scrolling down and see the next one is a branded term, which also possibly isn't going to be useful for you. But we can see that this is a really popular keyword. And because of that, it's kind of hard to organize. Like the information is great, but it's a little overwhelming. So what we can do up here is we can filter stuff out. So we could show only the very easy keyword difficulty and then still have it search for volume. So this is great because we can see here some more things that people are searching a lot for, but doesn't have a lot of competition. You're just not going to get this kind of information from free tools. So this is going to be super, super useful for you because I wasn't even thinking about animal cookies, but look at how many people search for animal cookies and how easy it is. So I would want to add that to our list and maybe adding some Christmas cookie cutters. Maybe you want to possibly sell them with your business. Like that could be useful for another business idea later. And then if we scroll down, baby shower cookies, what a great keyword that is. And then you just kind of want to go through this list and look at any other keywords that look really good to you, that have a good volume, low keyword difficulty. And then of course you can do other keyword difficulties if you want to be a little more ambitious. You can also see what keywords your competitors are ranking for that you're not ranking for yet by clicking into the keyword gap tool. And then here you want to put your domain and then your competitor's domain in. I'm just going to do some popular cookie businesses that we all know about. And then you're going to click compare. And then from here, you can see the keywords that you're ranking for, that your competitor isn't ranking for. And you can see the keywords you're both ranking for. And you can see the keywords your competitor's ranking for that you're not ranking for. So that's what I always think is the most interesting one. So if you click into Untapped, you are going to be able to see all the keywords that your competitor is ranking for, that you're not ranking for, and the volume and the keyword difficulty. And again, you can go ahead and add those onto your list if there's something that you see that might be useful for you. And then at this point, you should have a nice full keyword list. So to get to that list that we've been saving keywords to, you can go to Keyword Strategy Builder and then scroll down until you see your list and then click into it. So now you have all the data together of all your keywords and you can figure out which keywords you want to target first. And you can do everything right in here, right in SEMrush, or you can also export it as a CSV file and take it right back into Google Sheets or whatever spreadsheet program you're using if you'd rather organize things that way. You also want to keep track of your keyword performance while you're working on your SEO strategy. So to do that in SEMrush, you can go to Projects and then click Create a Project, put in your domain name, and give yourself a project name, and then click Create Project. And then you want to click Set Up next to Position Tracking Visibility. You can put in your location, click to continue to keywords, click Import From over here, and then choose Keyword Strategy Builder. Select the keyword list you created, and then click Import Keywords. Then click Add Keywords to Campaign, and then click Start Traffic. Give it some time to gather the keyword data. And then when that's done, you are going to come to a dashboard that looks like this. That really has no information on it yet, but as you continue to grow, you're going to see these numbers change. You're going to watch your keywords move up in rankings. You're going to watch your top keywords change down here. And it's all going to be a very, very exciting and fun game for you to play. And there you go. Now you know the basics of keyword research for SEO. You know about some free tools you can use and some advanced keyword research strategies with SEMrush that you can use for your content creation and marketing strategies. If I was helpful to you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If you're building your website, make sure to check out my description for a free 9-step roadmap to DIY your first website, which will walk you through everything you need to do to get your website live from start to finish. Thank you so much for watching.